Hey everyone, Justin Punia here, the founder of the Agent Incubator. Today, we're going to be going over how to successfully qualify a lead for your real estate business. Now, before we get started, if you find this video informative or helpful in any way, please leave a like or subscribe, or you can book your discovery call personally with me using the link below. I have new videos coming out every week with various tips for real estate professionals to get results in their business. These tips are also responsible for my students being able to reach unparalleled results with their businesses. With that being said, let's start by successfully qualifying a real estate lead. By asking these certain questions in your qualification process, this is going to save you hours of frustration as well as wasted time and will potentially allow you to land book meetings with your ideal clients. Alright, so starting with number one, is your lead working with a real estate agent? Now this should be self-explanatory. If you ask this question and your lead says that they are working with an agent, then this is a red flag right away. By continuing to work with this lead or talking to them, you could potentially be breaking laws and you could be wasting your time and the time of the person on the other side of the phone. Now, if this lead says no, that they're not working with anybody, I would still make sure to ask one more time by the end of the call just to be extra cautious, because you'd be surprised how many times people say no and then when you ask again, they end up saying yes, they are working with a real estate agent or they've signed something in the past 30, 60, 90 days. From here, you can explain that you're not going to be able to help them while they're under contract or working with another real estate professional. Alright, number two is location. I cannot stress this enough. It is extremely important that you understand where your lead lives and also where they're looking to buy or purchase a home. You don't want to chase every lead that comes your way regardless of where they live and where they are located and where they're looking, because this can definitely take a toll on how productive you are in your business. It's very essential that you pick a location that you want to work in and use a radius around that location and only work with clients that are working or live in that area. From this point on, you can ask your leads where they're located, and then from here, if they are in your radius, then this is a check mark right away on your qualification process. You should also make sure to understand where your prospect is interested in purchasing a home, because once again, you don't want to be driving hours going one way and the other, trying to just get them to a showing, because this is going to take so much time out of your day, whereas you could spend this time in a better part of your business. If your client is unsure about where they're interested in purchasing a home, then help them understand what location might be suitable for their needs. This is going to help you establish yourself as an expert as well as make sure that your lead is ready and prepared to go forward. Number three is motivation. Why is your client moving in the first place? Do they have a growing family and need more space? Or is there a financial burden that exists in which they need to find something more cost appropriate? Are they first-time buyers, renting, and so on? These are the type of questions that you need to get answers for. Once you understand what your potential client's motivation is, this is going to allow you to understand where to distribute your time and also if it's worth spending your time on. This is also going to tell you the timeline that this prospect has in mind and the type of property that they might be interested in. Number four is budget. Now this one is huge. Knowing exactly what type of budget your client is interested in and what they're capable of spending, this is going to help you find properties that are actually suited towards their interest. And also what type of home you should spend your time trying to find for them. Because you don't want to spend your time finding something too expensive or too low if it's not suitable for their interest. They're just not going to like it and you're going to waste extra time for no reason. Number five is pre-approval. So you've asked your prospect what type of budget works for them and they've told you, however, now it's time to make sure that this information is actually accurate. The majority of buyers require some form of financing in order to fulfill their purchase, and that's fine. You just need to make sure that they're eligible for the type of budget that they told you that they want to work with, and if not, then you can help them explain what they are capable of working with and then help them from there on. Now, if your prospect is already pre-approved, then hats off, because this is the ideal client that you want to work with. This shows you that they're serious about purchasing a home and have already taken the right steps in the process of purchasing a home. This is Justin Punia of Agent Incubator. See you next time.